Gotsky looking for that damage, finds him on the Diablo. Diablo forced it back out as their health drops low. The Immortal now is at 25%
Back down,
here.
Yo on the Greymane, gonna be the first to fall. But is it ETC? No, that's Malthael up there. A triple.
The Leyline used in the back, catching 3 people on top of that, followed up by the APOC and the Lurking Hawk. Catching 2, but this time on is going to be the first one.
Wow, did you see that mosh pit? 4-man mosh pit while on a conveyor belt. That was like a regular sushi.
There's the lead, catches him in the mud pit. Time trap does pop. Mosh pit goes out. Ruben's still in trouble. Pops to stay a while and listen, but it's not going to matter.
Here comes the blow on the backside, but the duo gets under and then stunned. Oh my goodness! The combo!
Getting shrunk down, ETC getting killed. He becomes dog food for the Greymane.
I didn't think they had a chance. I thought it was all over. We said all or nothing, and they got absolutely everything. And welcome on in. Where has Murda been, baby? I don't know. You guys probably don't know. I actually do know. I've been not here, unfortunately. But finally, our first live broadcast of the season here at twitch.tv/MurdaRG. I did do one replay cast. Of course, I have done some Storm Division this season. You might have caught me over on twitch.tv/Nexus Gaming Series. But tonight, we have an exciting one. Division B Northeast. It's the Nexus Cats, the Division C Grand Champions from Season 10, and they're going to be up against Uncomfortably Numb this evening. What a awesome battle we have in store for you this evening. I want to say a quick welcome to one of my good friends, Ektar in chat. I see you already hanging out with us. Welcome on in, baby girl. And without too much further ado, let's take a look over at our map screen tonight, see what we're working with for this first map. It'll be Tomb of the Spider Queen after the Cats banned... Wait a minute. That's not the Cats logo. Thought I fixed this. I'm having some issues with the slobs today. It's doing some things where it's like changing my assets. I don't like it, so... hang in there with me real quick. No, we don't want to do that. This one. This one. Man, Murda. Murda, are you new, by the way? You must be new. And here. Cats logo. Okay, we did it. Oh, how dare I. Okay, there's the Cats logo. So, the Cats banned away Garden of Terror and... Towers of Doom. On the other side, it was Braxis Holdout and Cursed Hollow, banned away by Uncomfortably Numb. I still don't have our lobby for this game 1 open yet. Looks like we're still kind of hanging out waiting for that, so I'll flip us back over to our webcam scene for just a bit. You guys can hang with me here. Ektar says, Murda, could you please make sure both teams know that Tyrael and Falstead are wholly unbanned, and Mephisto got fixed as well. Did we get word officially on Mephisto? He wasn't banned in NGS though, was he? I did see the announcement. Thank you, Ektar. And I do see Ryokai said Falstead and Tyrael have been fixed and are legal for playing NGS. There never was a ban on Mephisto. He must have been broken. Ignasty89, welcome on in. Thanks for hanging with us here today. Yes, I certainly will. Once we get our lobby open, I'll make sure both teams understand Tyrael and Falstead are legal once more. What else? Mephisto was never banned, but there was a big old talk about it. Okay, well, good to know. In fact, great to know. Thank you. What are we waiting on here? Don't quite know. Let me check in our lobby, see what the holdup is. Lobby soon. Nexus Cats. And send. Hopefully you guys have your waters with you. I certainly do, as always. He's updating, I think. Oh, someone had to update. That's what it was. Endurance of Hate was inadvertently 0.25 seconds faster, but got reverted in the hotfix. Oh, that must have had to do with his projectile update. Interesting. It's just the doctor says, sorry for the delay, patching the game. Thanks for casting. You're so very welcome. I'm excited to be here. Really am. So take your time. I have plenty to talk to chat about. It's been so long since we've seen each other, everyone. Here is our lobby just now forming. We got Arthur now in the house. There's Mr. Monkey Man, the acting captain tonight for Uncomfortably Numb. Update bricked a teammate's computer. 1 sec. Okay. Teams, please be advised that Falstead and Tyrael are now both legal. Please see latest NGS announcement on Discord for more info. Okay, Ektar, I did my duty. You can't blame me anymore. Can't blame me. So already 16 people hanging here with us on a very full Thursday evening here, week 4 of the Nexus Gaming Series. I know there is 21 matches taking place this evening. That's 42 teams. That's like over 100 players represented if you count all the subs. That's a lot of NGS. That's a lot of HOTS. You guys could be a whole lot of other places, but you're choosing to be here right now. And I want to say a quick thank you to you for being here. If you really like me and you like what you see here, please consider hitting that follow button if you've not already done so. I know a lot of you, you've been here before. You know the drill. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some hype moments. And I'm going to try my best to emphasize all the good plays tonight and keep everyone excited. So, quick PSA, hit that follow button. If you're watching over on YouTube in the future, hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button to help out that YouTube algorithm. And if you really love me, you hit the bell so you get notified every single time I post a new video over on YouTube. Ruck in the house. Ruck, my dude, what's been going on? I actually was talking to Devil Dog the other day. He was like, yo, we should raid again, man. We should raid. I was like, we should go play Star Wars The Old Republic. And he was like, I'm playing WoW. And I was like, nah. I want to play SWTOR, baby. All right, everyone is in the lobby. I'm throwing out my ready check. Cats are ready. Uncomfortably Numb is ready. Ignasty's excited to hear the Green Mist commentary. And welcome on in to game number 1. Tomb of the Spider Queens draft. There it is. All right, Arthur now, the captain of the Nexus Cats, going to be first to ban here. This first map was selected by Uncomfortably Numb. They won the coin toss and said, hey, we want the first map pick. They feel confident here on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Mr. Monkey Man, as I mentioned, will be the acting captain tonight for Uncomfortably Numb, a veteran squad in their own right here in the Nexus Gaming Series. But who better than the Nexus Cats? As mentioned previously, these are the Division C Grand Champions from last season. And they're going to ban away Lucio at the top of this draft, which sends it over to Uncomfortably Numb. No idea what direction they're going to want to take it, but I think these teams know each other a little bit, at least veterans when it comes to scouting, all the tools available to both sides of being able to see previous matches that have been played by these players. And Hogger is their first choice, the newest champion or hero in the Nexus. This isn't League. Please, this is not League. Hawker, a hero. Which will send it back over to the Cats now. Already banning out one healer. Trying to target ban, I'd imagine. That Lucio in the right hand, so strong. But I don't think there's a healer stronger than Malfurion right now. Have you seen this new level 1 that Malf has? I think he's going to be a high priority tonight. That's my guess, calling it now. Unless he gets banned right here, it will be at least an option for the Cats to think about. I don't know if they have a player who has had enough time to work with the new Malfurion. It's not that hard. Just hit the roots. You get the sleep afterward. Hello? Pretty good. Ektar pretty pumped. I called it a champion. Ruck pretty pumped that SWTOR is better than WoW. I couldn't agree with you more. There's a ban onto May, another brand new hero. And Johanna. Well, I guess May's not brand new, but she's sort of new. Johanna ends up being the first pick for Mark Zombie. What is up, Mr. Zombie? Also playing tonight for the Nexus Cats are the Doctor, Joe Zombie, and P. Moore. And there's kicking ass, picking up the Sonya with the first pick, and a paired in with a Li Ming for Mr. Monkey Man. So quickly back over to the Cats. They have options now. Do they want their healer before the next ban phase? They're going to pick up a Cassia for Arthanel, such a strong hero right now. Great at finishing off a hero like Li Ming. And 5 seconds for this third pick. I think they may be well suited to grab their healer now. Instead, no. Joe Zombie going to put some preference towards this Leoric. So good on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Going to be able to do plenty of double soaking if it comes to it. And a dominant force in the solo lane. And of course at level 10, everyone's favorite heroic Entomb, which only gets better by the time you hit level 20. And here on Tomb of the Spider Queen, often going the distance, often finding those storm tier talents at level 20, where Leoric becomes an absolute menace around the field. There's a ban onto Ana, a healer taken away, still none chosen by either team, and Alarak is the final ban taken away by the Cats. So first pick at a healer here will belong to Uncomfortably Numb. Do they get their preference? I think they will. Who will that preference be? I'm not sure yet. Absolutely, banana cream is my favorite pie. Okay, awesome. Beautiful. Mrs. Windup-Bird, welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging with us here tonight. I'm in my brand new office. I'm excited to be casting live for you guys here, and Stukov will be a healer taken. And paired in with a Garrosh gives them plenty of chance to flip over some heroes, silence them out, get those resets going for Li Ming. Garrosh loves picking one hero off that plate of heroes, and single targeting down with a hero like Li Ming will be fantastic. Maybe a little better suited for something like a Kael'thas in this comp. Chromie was still an option too, but I think she just saw some nerfs, didn't she? Healer for the Cats will be Anduin, and the Doctor will be playing Sylvanas. That'll round out the draft there for the Nexus Cats. And there's just one pick remaining. It belongs to Uncomfortably Numb. And then we're going to start up our first poll of the evening. Who will win game one? And Nexus. Final pick, Phoenix. Wow. Hopefully we get that new, what's it called? Planet Cracker. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen it yet. Have you guys seen it yet? Alright, we're about to open our poll. You're going to have 2 minutes to make your prediction. Who will win? Oh, I see what I have to do here. This is a new little thing they've added in.
Shade swap!
And we have a shade swap. My gosh, do I have other shades here? Yeah, I do. Ektar, sending out the shade swap at us. New shades.
Time to change your hat, Murda.
Hat! Oh my God, dude, alright, hold on. Didn't realize I had to be ready for stuff. I'm breaking things in my office. Alright, hat swap, shade swap, okay. Alright, new hat, new shades. Hope you're happy. Thank you for using your medallions. We're about to be loaded into a game number 1. That final pick I didn't write in my book is Phoenix. And make sure you do your predictions. Oh, I had to hit go. There you go. Alright, polls open, predictions are open. Use your medallions, and welcome on in. Game number 1. Here on the left-hand side, we got Joe Zombie coming out of base last on the Janitor Leoric. Here down in the bottom lane, it is P. Moore playing the Anduin, Arthanel on Cassia, Mark Zombie playing Johanna, and the Doctor on Sylvanas. Give it up for your Season 10 Division C Grand Champions, the Nexus Cats. And on the right-hand side in red, we got Pilot of Earth playing the Garrosh. Here's kicking ass on Sonya, Mr. Monkey Man playing Li Ming, THC Spectre on Phoenix, and Age on the Stukov. Oh baby, they're uncomfortably numb. Alright, here we go. Waiting at mid lane is Uncomfortably Numb, but look at this in the bottom lane quickly, heading down to this bottom tower in the bottom lane. They're going to get some damage with those black arrows from Sylvanas, but can they retreat? The Doctor of the Last Estate going to get speared by Sonya. Pulled back, but thrown right into the mix once again. And that's why they want to draft this Garrosh for Pilot of Earth, picking the Sylvanas right out of the patch. They get the first blood of the game at the 30-second mark and have themselves a little tiny, minuscule experience lead. His office must be outside. Is it? Is there something wrong? Yeah, I don't know. Nope, my office is not outside. Does it sound like I'm outside? I sure hope not. Phoenix in some trouble. Will be able to use that warp away, but kicking ass. He's in maybe bigger trouble. He gets behind the wall, 250 health. Now rotating down. You do see that Garrosh trying to look at it, but going to take a safer rotation around his Pilot of Earth. Wants to be able to help out THC Spectre. They've already lost one tower here. There's another good groundbreaker from Garrosh, but he doesn't find the toss. We got a follow coming in here from Not Vela. Welcome into the stream. Velaravia finally hits the follow button, helps us reach this next follower goal. You don't often see the battle taking place in the bottom lane, but the Cats like what they have. They got the Leoric. He's good at double soaking. Sonya pretty good, but they're putting their money on Leoric being able to win that double soaking battle for now. Yeah, I think it's working out. The Cats evening up the XP, which to me is saying after that first blood going over to Uncomfortably Numb that the XP soak is now starting to favor the Cats just ever so slightly. Good toss there by Garrosh once again, but follow up not quite enough to finish off Arthanel. Playing the Cassia, picking up some armor, feeling safe. Spectre going to have to use that warp here as the interrupt in. Yes, it is beautifully done. Phoenix going to be the first death of the game for Uncomfortably Numb. First kill of the game for the Nexus Cats, and they get through the entire wall. Both towers, so much pressure here in the bottom lane. And they're going to turn that into a camp grab as well. You know, playing this bottom lane, I kind of like it as a strategy.
Looks like it's time for a shout-out.
We got a shout-out request. Shout-out to Ignasty89's Cats. Are your Cats fans of the Nexus Cats? I don't know. So while that Siege Camp was being picked up, there is the Bruiser Camp being grabbed by Uncomfortably Numb, but they're going to have to do some defensive work up against this Sylvanas and her Black Arrows. With this Siege Camp, this is a potential big play here for the Nexus Cats. Going to find a route there onto Garrosh, and warping on out there is the Doctor. And they're going to go ahead and give up the push, but look at that, about 66% damage done to that fort. And they have themselves a half-level lead, trying to turn in some gems here. Garrosh gonna get chastised. Big fend from Cassia. Pilot of Earth, 60 health, and the Doctor finds the finish. Second kill of the game for the Nexus Cats. Looking good here early in their Week 4 matchup. Up against Uncomfortably Numb, who came out swinging. Found that first kill, even in a weird spot. They were losing their bottom tower here in this bottom lane. Found that early kill, but since then, kind of playing on the back foot a bit. Haven't been able to push out past their wall area too much. And just relying on clearing it out, and I guess hoping and praying that Sonya's going to be able to win this matchup against Leoric. But you can see gems turned in. The Cat's getting some web weavers first. And with that bottom wall already down, that fort sitting low, I think that might end up being first fort of the game after this phase. We'll see what happens. Kicking ass. 24 gems. Needs to be careful. Scooting back. Finding some healing from Stukov. And will survive. Going to try to match Leoric in the top lane now. Wraith walking away is Joe Zombie, who got this wave all the way up to the wall. It'll be Cassia and, Li Ming and Sonya in defense. Bottom lane, here come the Cats. Big web weaver. This thing's already low. I don't think there could be any sort of defense, but they're not going to go for it. They're going to rotate towards mid instead and leave this one up to the web blast to finish off this fort. Will it get it done? I don't think it will. It's going to be very close, however. Oh boy, it will get it. The Cats completely calculated that one. Outsmarting me, at least. And they might turn this into 2 forts now. 50% and dropping. Another wave about to approach. Here comes Garrosh. Looking for that groundbreaker. Doesn't quite connect. Web Blast will finish off the second fort of the objective phase. Well done by the Nexus Cats, who are up 2-1 in kills right now. Let's take a peek at that. Both of them belonging to Sylvanas, being played by the Doctor here. Now rotating around, Garrosh looking for something, only seeing Johanna. Mark Zombie in great position to slow down this turn-in. Plenty of damage coming in from Cassia. There's the fend. Can they get Garrosh? Not quite. Great healing from Stukov. That bio kill switch coming online at the perfect moment. And 27 health. Arthur is going to survive. Joe Zombie trying to play some defense here around the egg spawner. Mr. Monkey Man with 16 gems. Not able to get him in. Up top, let's see what's going on. Sonya able to drop off 24. Only needing 4 more gems, and they got him on a couple different heroes, including this Stukov. H standing nearby. Mark Zombie starting to walk in now. Takes an orb into the Iron Skin Johanna skin there. And they're able to interrupt this. Age backing off now as Garrosh not able to do quite enough with just that 50% health to defend against the attack coming in from the Cats. So still holding up 46 gems is Uncomfortably Numb as the Cats are trying to find their level 10 talents. They do find a Sonya. 3rd kill of the game for them. And that's going to leave enough room here for Pilot of Earth, or will it? Joe Zombie getting there in time. So on both sides of the map, doing everything they can to slow down this turn-in. The Cats still looking to play, and now a big Entomb Light Bomb on top. Great silence as well from Sylvanas, and they get their 4th kill of the game. They stop the turn-in. A few hit the turf as well. I think that was about 6 gems being dropped there by Uncomfortably Numb. And completely in sync. This veteran side of the Nexus Cats looking impeccable after their unfortunate first death by Sylvanas earlier on. Now turning it into a 2-level lead. It's level 11 to level 9. Still playing defense, knowing their opponents are 4 gems away, but now they have 55. They're ready for their own turn-in. Their 2nd of the game if they are to get it. No one keeping eyes on that bottom egg spawner right now for the Nexus Cats. Here comes Sylvanas, finding a lot of damage onto Garrosh. The Fen from Cassia gets the finish. H trying to pick up those gems, but there's the Valkyrie on the money. Beautifully played once again. Arthur now the captain, finding that follow-up kill, making it a double for the Nexus Cats. And with all this pressure and all this time, all they need is the Doctor to turn in these gems. I think Leoric as well in the bottom lane. Joe Zombie going to head on that way right now, holding on to 33. In fact, he's the only one who's going to need to turn in here. And they're also going to start up this Bruiser camp, so they'll be matched on the opposite end. Uncomfortably Numb grabbing their own as well.
Looks like it's time for a shout-out.
And we got another shout-out request. Shui requesting, down with Nexus hacks. Is there hacks? Okay. There must be hacks. Mid lane Bruiser camp cleared up very quickly by the Cats, and Bruiser camp of theirs still on the map. It basically just got here. Going to be joined in by that Web Weaver. Of course, all 3 lanes, and it's only the mid lane right now that's being looked at from the defensive side. And the offensive side, for that matter. But there they go, rotating the top. Going to clear out this top Web Weaver as quick as possible, which is going to give some time here in the mid lane for the Nexus Cats to get through this keep wall in the mid lane. Using the black arrows, there's Sylvanas going to get through one of the towers, trying to get through that 2nd tower and the wall next. They get through the wall, and that 2nd tower will end up falling. Still plenty of damage available here. Nice Valkyrie again by Arth. Now the silence, so good, and even better is that Entomb from Leoric. They pick up the kill onto the tank. Garrosh down for another 20 seconds. Not going to be enough to finish off this mid-keep, but they're going to be happy rotating to the top lane. Find themselves this last remaining outer fort. And level 13 talents while we're at it. Let's pop those up on the screen right now. Johanna is still yet to complete that subdue, but goes ahead and picks up Roar at level 13 as well. And the Cats with this big lead. Talent to your advantage, might be thinking about a boss. Yes, they will. They're going to start it up.
Looks like it's time for a shout-out.
Another shout-out request. This one coming out for Masahiro Sakura. I'm sure I said that wrong, but I tried my best, and that's all you can do. Mark Zombie gonna scout and dismount. A little bit slow here on the Nexus Cats. Not gonna quite have this boss finish. There's an Entomb just to play a little bit of wall block, and it's perfectly done. Joe Zombie saving the day, but Purification Salvo gonna get the 2nd kill of the game for Uncomfortably Numb. They do lose the Phoenix, however. I think the boss is credited with the kill there. A few gems dropped, but kicking ass, able to pick those up. So boss on the map for the Cats, still sitting about 75% health. Can be pressuring in this top lane. 3 heroes playing defense for Uncomfortably Numb as the Nexus Cats going to rotate towards the mid, towards the bot with their Leoric, finding more gems, working their way towards their 3rd, could be straight turn-in of the game. Still yet to have their first Web Weaver phase are Uncomfortably Numb, but they have plenty of gems on hand. In fact, if they can get 1, they might be able to get 2. Cat's going to do what they can to keep this map blue. Finding the bottom lane siege camp now is P. Moore and the Doctor. No one rotating this way right now from Uncomfortably Numb. They're trying to find their way out of base, and they're not going to have too much time left to do it. Level 15.5 right now for the Nexus Cat. So if anything's going to happen, it's got to be soon here for Uncomfortably Numb. You can see Pilot of Earth starting to make his way through these channels in the shadows. Needs the rest of the team with him. So far, maybe not feeling confident enough to get a path. These, what do we call them? Waves. Couldn't think of the word. Wow. These waves are pushed on their own side of the field, so not very far they can go. Giving up a lot of vision. They gotta, Nexus Cats have got to know that Sonya's in this bottom lane looking to turn in. In fact, Leoric does have that scouted, but will back up towards the mid lane, maybe calling some friendly heroes on down. Garrosh dropping all the way below 50% health already. Here comes Leoric. There's a great sign. If you're a fan of Uncomfortably Numb, maybe you put some of your medallions on the line here for game number 1, as I'm lagging. Hopefully I get right back in quickly. Reconnecting. There we are, we're back in. Sorry about that. So this is a Nexus Cat's turn-in. 3rd straight. Just need Arthur now to get the final gem in.
The clutch is filled, blue team. My power shall...
Oh gosh. Well, I think we disconnected, but we should be back, at least momentarily. So sorry. Yes. Okay, we're back, and you see a light bomb now. Okay. They get another kill. 11th of the game, only 2 on the board for Uncomfortably Numb. All you missed was a turn-in. The Nexus Cats got their 3rd straight. I think that's where we left off. Not too much else happened. And then, of course, that kill just now on Garrosh. 20 seconds going to be dead, and a big push here from the Nexus Cats. Still no level 16 talents. So very tough to make this defense. They're going to have to do it. As the Cats are going to rotate towards the bottom lane, they want to find 2 keeps. Going to use this Web Weaver to its fullest potential. Top lane also still pushing, but trying to draw the attention of Uncomfortably Numb all the way down here to this bottom lane. 5 heroes stacked up by the Nexus Cats. Here comes the action. Holding on to Valkyrie right now is the Cassia, but oh my god, that condemned so good by Johanna. 3 seconds from another Blessed Shield as well. Let's see what's going to happen on the backside of this play. They get the finish onto Sonya. They get the finish onto the keep. Second, make it 3 as the top lane falls as well. The clean sweep during their 3rd straight objective, and now the the Nexus Cats, with all they need to potentially close this game out, gonna try to do it right here, right now. It looks like Sonya's still 18 seconds from respawning. But they're running out of waves. Just one catapult locked onto that core. And it's just barely going to get the shielding down. It'll actually drop it down to 87. Still falling 86, 83. Okay, well, maybe 81. It's still going. Another catapult. 79. 76. Okay. Well, that's almost a quarter of its health taken off. Beautifully done. So are we having FPS issues? Is that what's going on? I hope we're fine. I really don't know what's going on. That's really unfortunate if we're having issues. Not too much going on around this map except this siege camp right now in the bottom lane. There is a boss available. but the Cat's not going for it yet. Instead, they want this Garrosh. Oh, a little bit too far out. Great silence from Sylvanas. And Garrosh is dead. 13th kill of the game. Warping away is THC Spectre, but stuck inside the Entomb are 2 targets. Look at the Light Bomb as well. Big Condemn to shut down Sonya's spin. Age is stuck in there as well. A triple for the Nexus Cats. Valkyrie barely gonna miss, but I don't think they care. 5 heroes marching in towards the core in this top lane. Already taking 24% off with that last push. I think they can close it out right here, right now. THC Spectre going to try to live as long as he can in the base. Going to come on out. No shield on the Phoenix for now. Trying to do all he can to slow down the Cats, but I don't think there's anything they can do from this position. The Doctor falls low, but doesn't end up dropping. 16-2 is the final score, and the Nexus Cats don't allow Uncomfortably Numb even one turn-in on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Alright, so let's take a look at this match summary brought to you by Nexus Gaming Series. If you're not already a participant of the Nexus Gaming Series, head on over to nexusgamingseries.org to find out more information. And of course, you can become a patron over at patreon.com/heroes Nexus Gaming Series. If you love what NGS does, consider supporting it. And the best way to do that is over on Patreon. Wow, game 1. Oh my goodness. Big time plays by the Nexus Cats. They do lose that Sylvanas early, but from that point on, nearly flawless. In fact, I think I'll say they were flawless. 16-2 final score. The Doctor, so much work on that Sylvanas. The silences were always there, and I do want to point out, brilliant play on the Cassia by Arthanel. Valkyrie, so good, so many times, helping secure kills. Joe Zombie with the Entombs, the light bombs behind it from P-More. They were clicking on all cylinders, and that's going to require Uncomfortably Numb to go to the drawing board and figure out what they can do next up against these Division C Season 10 Grand Champions. We're going to be back in about 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We got another exciting Nexus Gaming Series map in just a moment. So please enjoy a quick word from our sponsors. Welcome back in. Game number 2 about to be underway. Our teams are, I think, ready to go. So let me quickly go over to our map selection screen. As you can see, Battlefield of Eternity here, chosen by, actually, this is the Nexus Cats picking BOE. Big win on map number 1. Tomb of the Spider Queen. Couldn't have gone any better for the Nexus Cats. Uncomfortably Numb. She was in the garage and didn't really ever get going with it, truthfully. They found one early target, but after that, the Cats were pretty good about shutting him down. Anytime he came in, a lot of damage coming through from the Sylvanas. That was enough to keep them at bay. And here we go. Game number 2 is launching. Our draft is about to begin. Welcome on in. Battlefield of Eternity. First to ban this time will be Uncomfortably Numb. First to pick as well, of course. Game 1, banning away the Hogger and the May. Do they change their minds here on BOE, or are they still afraid of the Knoll? Plenty of time to make this decision. Of course, they had the entire break there to think about it. Let's see what Kickin' Ass is going to do. Does end up banning away the Hogger now. Second game in a row. Sending it now over to the Cats in game 1. They banned away Lucio and Gul'dan, and so far they're sticking with the plan. Lucio taken away for the second game in a row. Back over to Uncomfortably Numb. This is where they banned May in game number 1. Do they change their mind here? Perhaps want to take away something. The Cassia, the Sylvanas, pretty good in game 1. The Leoric was a very dominant pick as well for Joe Zombie. But I think this could end up being a bit different on BOE. In terms of heroes we end up seeing, the ban does come out onto May. We still haven't seen the Malfurion as a pick or ban here in this game. Target ban once again. This was their third ban in game 1, is the Alarak. So one pick here for UN. Game 1 taking an early Sonya and Li Ming. Li Ming might make sense here on BOE. I think a bit better of a map for her. More team fighting, less minions in your way. Pretty good at racing. 1 second left. They're going to go with the Greymane early lock. So one of the best racers, showing that they're trying to play a bit more offensive. Maybe get themselves an objective in this matchup tonight after game 1 being completely shut out around those egg spawners. Cats now on the clock with their first 2 picks. Less than 10 seconds. Going back into the Anduin is P-More. And there is Sonya for Joe Zombie. Going to take it away from the other side. That was played in game number 1 by Kickin' Ass. But this time showing the Greymane. So maybe wouldn't have played the Sonya anyway. We don't know for sure though. Back over to Uncomfortably Numb. That Li Ming still available. The Garrosh they played in game 1 still up as well, but do they want their healer here? I think they may. It's going to be an Uther for heals and Muradin. Pretty fancy combo there. 2 short boys. Muradin. Uther. So that D-Shield on the Greymane can allow Kickin' Ass to get in pretty deep, find some kills, go for the throat. Maybe it's a cursed bullet they end up needing to use. But either way, the Greymane should feel pretty safe. Knowing they have an Uther, perhaps going to go into some double healing as well. Lily, final ban. So the Cat's thinking it might be double healing. Final ban here, Uncomfortably Numb. Thinking about it for just a bit. Still no healer showing on the side of the Nexus Cats. 3 seconds for this decision, and they want to take away the Johanna. Yeah, I think this makes sense. It was pretty strong in game 1. Mark Zombie showing why Johanna is a top-tier pick on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Still a good pick on BOE, but not nearly as dominant as she can be on Tomb. So 2 picks here. Still yet to choose their tank are the Cats. Need some damage as well. It'll be Tychus and Mephisto. Mephisto, I heard, just got a little bit of a hot fix. There was something wrong with his Endurance of Hate, which has now been corrected. I think it was flying a bit too fast from what Ektar told me pregame. And this Tychus is going to be really good at draining down the Muradin. Perhaps even the Uther, that minigun. Very strong percentile damage. Final 2 picks here for Uncomfortably Numb. They go with Valera and a Diva. Okay, so Mephisto, watch out. This Valera will be hunting you all game. Diva for the solo lane means solo support. Uther, will that be enough? I don't know yet. I need to choose our prediction outcome for game 1. 98% of you putting your medallions on the Nexus Cats. So congrats on the game number 1 victory for you guys. I'm gonna start up our final prediction here, or second, I guess. We don't know if we're gonna have a game 3 or not. But I gotta ask you, who will win game 2? Who will win game 2? Nexus Cats or Uncomfortably Numb? Prediction is open. Head on over to chat. Drop your medallions, as many or as few as you would like. Pick the team you want to win, and hopefully you earn back some of your medallions. Can I get my prediction points, meow? Yes, you got them. You got them, baby. And Mrs. Windup-Bird, you only win like 6 points. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, taking a look at this one, I don't know. If I have to make a prediction, I mean, just the dominant performance in game 1, is that enough? Mark Zombie going to try to use this Arthas to slow down the Valera, slow down the Greymane. That could be pretty deadly. We'll see how Mark's able to do here in game number 2. Welcome on in, Battlefield of Eternity. And over on the left-hand side in the blue, we got Arthur now playing this corrupted Tychus, the Doctor on Mephisto. Pete Moore playing the Anduin, second game in a row. Mark Zombie on the Arthas, and up top in the solo lane is Joe Zombie on the Sonya. Give it up for your Season 10 Division C Grand Champions, the Nexus Cats. And over on the right-hand side, their competitors tonight, their challengers. Pilot of Earth going to be on the Uther, Age on Muradin, kicking ass playing the Greymane. There's THC Spectre on Valera, and top lane, solo lane, playing the Diva. It's the acting captain tonight, Mr. Monkey Man. Make some noise in chat, pretty please, for Uncomfortably Numb. Alright, here we are, bottom lane, as is customary. No Sylvanas shenanigans here in game number 2. Of course, there is no Sylvanas this time. There's Mephisto getting some chip damage out onto the Muradin. Has that second win, so we'll feel just fine throughout this game. Mark Zombie trying to get in the face of this Uther. Just going to charge in a big root onto that Howling Blast. 1 for 1 so far for Mark Zombie, and now applying the slows to Valera. THC Spectre going to be able to get away, very low health. Age is going to have to Dwarf Toss away. Is there another Howling Blast? Not going to be able to use it. Good Skull Missile there from the Doctor, getting some extra damage out, but no kills yet. 50 seconds in here on Battlefield of Eternity. Let's check out the top lane where our matchup is Sonya versus the Diva, and so far, Mr. Monkey Man doing some stuff here. Pushing the Sonya back to the fountain. Already going to have to use a tap spearing in there as Joe Zombie. Needs to use a Whirlwind, and there he will go, getting plenty of that health back. So that'll be pretty much it for there. Down in the bottom lane, just exchanging waves so far. These 4 heroes on each side. Now starting to look at the siege camp. P. Moore keeping eyes on it. Rest of the team in the lane. Pilot of Earth, so it's both supports, just making sure no one's on that siege camp. Keeping everyone in check here. Valera waiting in the vent. Completely stealthed out. Gonna back away just a little bit. Wants to make sure that Arthas doesn't end up on top. Now gonna come on in. Finds the damage onto Mephisto. Age having to hop away. 300 health. The Doctor not able to shade in. Not enough room for that Skull Missile that time. But they do find Valera. First blood of the game. And the Nexus Cats picking up right where they left off in game number 1. Get the first blood of the game. And they're gonna turn it into a siege camp as well. Look at how quick they make these decisions. If any of my friends from the team I'm coaching this season, Regen Rebel, are here, watch how this team is working. They are in sync. They are on cue. And they're ready to go once again, setting their sights onto this Muradin for now. He's able to Dwarf Toss out. But with the help of this camp, they're going to send Tychus over to the Bruiser camp. They want to get that going before the objective, which is coming in about 40 seconds. So 10 seconds till the call out. Going to get an early jump as the Tychus. Now a little bit of help going to come from Mephisto as Mark Zombie and P. Moore just going to hold the lane, supporting in these Khazra mercs, trying to maybe approach the fort wall here. Valera keeping eyes up top. No one nearby for the Cats. Sonya just going to be able to spin, clear out this wave. Now getting some help from Diva on this top camp. Valera and Diva going to get to work there. Bruisers are picked up by the Cats. 10 seconds left. Do they have enough time to Hearth? It's going to be close. It'll be tight. but they'll be there. And Brewster Camp for this bottom lane gonna help out the Cats tremendously during this first objective, which is just now starting. Show you the level 4 talents. Haven't done that yet. There is In the Rhythm for Tychus. An early jump on the race is coming out from Uncomfortably Numb, looking for the Anduin. Oh, in a lot of trouble too. Big stun from Uther and P-More. I don't think you get out of here, but maybe the Cats make them pay. 4 heroes clumped up. Great defense matrix from Mr. Monkey Man. Now popping that explosion. Mark Zombie stuck inside, gonna get booped away. Mr. Monkey Man back in the mech, but kicking ass, the one who's low. Greymane can't get out. They get the finish. Greymane down. THC Spectre on the Valera. 55 health. Is there a finish? 60 health. Joe Zombie gonna let her go. Valera's gonna survive on a thread. Somehow, some way, makes it out of there. Sidestepping that boss stun is Arthur now, but here comes D.Va trying to find a finish. Maybe a bit too greedy. Mr. Monkey Man, you can't be there. 4 heroes from the Cats just collapse on the D.Va. Pop the mech, pop the baby as well. And that was a great stun by Valera. THC Spectre finding the stun in the boss stun, comboing away, getting the damage. Arth now is down. 3rd kill of the game there for Uncomfortably Numb. Let's throw the kills up on the screen. 2 belong to Valera, but on the other side, Arth now 3 kills on the Tychus. A big Howling Blast going to connect onto Uther. Now they're looking at the Murden, but he's got, still has, hello, the Dwarf Toss every single time. Feeling safe as Age, who, if I'm not mistaken, Age played the Stukov in game 1. Am I wrong on that? I think he did. Here come the Cats again, and Mark Zombie's Arthas finishes the quest there. What's this quest called? Frozen Waste. Yeah, of course. And he's at 18 stacks now on Frost Presence. So quest build Arthas looking so good early. Exactly why you want to take this hero. Slow down the attacks from Valera. Slow down the attacks from Greymane as well. And now playing defense around their own Immortal. Mark Zombie throwing out that Frost Presence again and again. A 2-man Howling Blast going to complete the quest at 5 minutes and 16 seconds. The Nexus Cats just using the Sonya for the race. And here comes the Doctor trying to get a kill, but Arthas is down. Stuck in there a bit too long that time, Mark Zombie. And that'll cost the Cats. This is the first time they're going to drop an objective in tonight's matchup. They're now trying to find Valera, the Condemn. The Chastise from Anduin. Beautifully done. Valera can't get away. 7th kill of the game for the Cats, as they have to play some defense this time. Bottom lane Immortal is spawning. We'll have about a, well, we'll call it a 15% shield. There it is, dropping in the lane. Only going to kill a few of those minions, but quickly onto the towers now in that ranged form. Going to do what it can, but an early game objective, not the strongest objective, of course. Currently 45 stacks for Tychus on In the Rhythm. 11 stacks on Perfect Storm for the Muradin, and that equates to 18 on the Stormbolt. The Cats are going to clear it up, but they do lose their wall, both their towers. Is this a Blizzard game? Yes, this is a Blizzard MOBA. So heroes from Warcraft, Starcraft, Diablo, Overwatch. What else am I forgetting? There's one other one, I think. Maybe not. I think I named them all. And there's a few original heroes as well. And from around the Nexus, as they like to call it. Mark Zombie not going to allow Muradin to get in. Great Howling Blast to limit that Dwarf Toss's capabilities. But the cleanse was even faster there from Uther. Going to ensure that Age is able to escape. Level 10 talents now being selected. There is Durance of Hate from Mephisto. And it'll be Sindragosa for Arthas. Here's the Odin, and a big siege opportunity for the Nexus Cats with these structures disabled by that Sindragosa. They quickly get through the towers and the wall, setting their sights now onto the fort. Howling Blast connecting again onto the Muradin, but he's able to leap away. It's not the target they want, but it's the target they keep finding, and as long as Age isn't in the fight and he continues to have to disengage from all these fights, it's exactly what the Cats are looking for. They find the fort. They're finding a top lane siege camp as well right before this Immortal spawns. And do they get greedy going for the Bruiser camp? Looks like they will. Just 5 seconds till the Immortals spawn. And remember, first objective, the Cats did lose it. So they're going to have to do a bit better on the race if they want to find an Immortal here in this matchup. Valeera is going to try to clear this bottom lane all by herself. Not the strongest wave clear is a Valeera hero. And that'll leave a 5v4 opportunity for the Cats. They know Valeera is not here. They're going to go for it. They're looking for something. Trying to find anything they can. Mark Zombie walking in. Big cursed bullet from Greymane. Now Light Bomb connecting onto 2, but D.Va able to hop out of the mech in time. Mark Zombie exposed. Here comes Muradin, but the leap of faith from Anduin. So good, but even better is that Durance of Hate from Mephisto. Look at him go. A 1-2. Can they make it 3? Not yet, but they might find this Uther. Howling Blast connects for the finish. A triple kill for the Nexus Cats, staying on top in this matchup. 10-5 on kills. They do lose their Sonya. I don't think they care because they're wide open on the race. Gonna push this halftime, and it hasn't even been started on the other end. They have to play defense in the bottom lane. Here's D.Va trying to finish off that Shaman, calling for some help, but help is still in the base. They finally make it out in support here, but it's gonna be too little too late. The Nexus Cats working on finishing off this objective. Can Uncomfortably Numb do anything to slow this down? I don't think they can. About 4,000 health remains. Mark Zombie trying to slow their advance in. Mr. Monkey Man trying to dive in with all those boosts, but okay, maybe it is enough. Mark Zombie low. There's the Light Bomb stunning 4 targets. Durance of Hate again. So good from Mephisto. They get 1, they get 2. Excuse me, it was just the mech that exploded, so 1.5. But they will make it a full kill onto the Muradin that time. D.Va's still in pilot form, sitting barely above 50% health, trying to keep them back. Kicking ass so low as well on this Greymane. And the Cats just going to use their fountain and head right back in. This could be trouble for Uncomfortably Numb. D.Va does have a mech available again, but not able to defend the final bits of race needed for the Nexus Cats. They have a full shield Immortal headed towards the top lane. What will they do with it? It looks like they might try to put some pressure here in the bottom lane. Allow this to split soak. They know it's such a giant shield that Uncomfortably Numb has to make a decision. Defend the objective or defend against this Odin that Tychus has hopped in. They're going to use D.Va's bomb trying to slow down the minion wave, which it will. But still plenty of damage here, enough to get through the wall. Both towers. Mr. Monkey Man waiting to hop back in the mech. Sonya starting to press in. All 5 heroes from the Nexus Cats are here. Valeera waiting in the wakes. Starting to come around now, trying to ping onto this Anduin. P-More in some trouble, but scoots right next to the team and now feeling really good. They get the kill onto Muradin. Pop D.Va out of the mech. There's the D-Shield to keep her alive. Durance of Hate. Gonna lock down the Uther. He's dead. And the Cats have turned this into 15 kills now. Top lane fort is down. Greymane trying to play defense, not here to help secure kills in this bottom lane keep attack. And the Cats are going to be happy. They get the keep and they're rotating away. Beautifully done. They won't see this Valeera, but I don't think THC Spectre wants anything to do with a fight there. And there goes the Immortal, finally dispatched by kicking ass. And I don't even know how you come back in this matchup. 8.5 kills now for Tychus. 4 kills for Valeera. She's been their answer, at least what they can do. Still waiting to see if Greymane's going to get in the mix, find a kill of his own. Still just the 3 assists to 2 deaths. Not a great ratio so far for anyone on the side of Uncomfortably Numb, but still time to play, and they might be able to start it off here. Good stun there onto Arthas. Blind coming in as well. Durance of Hate again from Mephisto, shutting down that Uther, and Valeera's down quickly. Muradin going to fall as well. Still spinning is Sonya, putting a lot of damage onto Greymane. Light Bomb's not going to help because D.Va popped the bunny hop and was able to survive with the Unstoppable, but finally she's going to go down. That's not a bunny hop. What's the Unstoppable? I don't even know. Did she get cleansed? I guess she must have been cleansed. Either way, it's a quad kill. 19 in the game for the Nexus. Cat's going to steal away a bruiser camp. I mean, those of you putting your medallions on the Nexus Cats, 82% of you according to my metrics here. You guys are about to win a lot of them back. Level 16 to 13, a full talent tier lead here. And they're going to siege in once again with this Odin Immortal spawning in 20 seconds, but the Cats want to do everything they can. Another Syndragosa was available, and they're going to use it, getting through this wall. Age already below 50% health, has to be careful. Big bombs coming out, still waiting on D.Va to have hers ready. There it is. Mr. Monkey Man likely going to try to slide in here and unleash this bomb. There it is. As the Cats try to disengage, they do make it away. Immortals have spawned in the middle of our map. Let's follow the Cats on in. They're heading right towards the offensive side. Last objective, remember, 100% shield in their favor. And so far, looking so good. Sending it towards halftime as quickly as possible, as the defense is not quite here yet. They're just rounding the corner, and here they come. Mr. Monkey Man boosting in, putting some damage onto the Arthas, but Mark Zombie able to walk away on his own 2 feet. No pressure. And we have defensive postures here for these Immortals, the way they line up. The Cats want to get some map presence going with a Bruiser camp on their side of the field. D.Va now showing back on this bottom lane wave. So here come the Cats. They have that information. They're ready to roll. They do see a Valera, but oh my god, once again, look at the response that Arthas is able to provide. Big slows, big stuns, and the endurance of hate again from the Doctor. If this guy isn't an MVP for the Nexus Cats, I don't know who or what is. They're about to get themselves their second straight fully shielded Immortal. This one's going to be walking towards a very unhealthy top lane keep, and likely will end up being the game here. 21 kills in the game for the Cats. Make it 21.5 as D.Va. Oh my god, Mephisto! Oh, not quite able to finish off the Greymane. I don't know if he knew the Greymane was there, but once he was over the wall, he went for it. Barely surviving is kicking Az's Greymane. And this has got to be it for the keep in just a second. Cats walk right in. And there it goes. This is a fully shielded Immortal heading towards the core of Uncomfortably Numb. The Cats about to walk away with a 2-0 domination here in week 4. And this Immortal is the only thing, or not the only thing, just another big thing that Uncomfortably Numb has to worry about. But look at all this damage. It's not going to matter from here. They already lose 2, make it 3. D.Va barely surviving, and the Cats just turning their sights onto this core. Look at the Immortal go. Game 2 and the set belong to your Division C Grand Champions from Season 10, the Nexus Cats. Congratulations on a domination. And let's take a look at the match summary. There it is, fully loaded in now. Wow. Whew. No deaths in the game from the Doctor. Only 5 in this game. I think game 1 was 2 deaths. So 7 deaths in the whole matchup. They had 25 kills this game. I think it was 14 in game 1. So complete domination tonight from the Nexus Cats. They pick up the 3 points in the standings. Who's your MVP here? I think you got to give it to Arthas. I mean, he's just the one having to go in there every time, completing those quests so quickly. Went with the Frost Presence at 1, the Frozen Waste at 4. It all worked. Look at this. I mean, that's just classic Arthas build, doing Arthas things, feeling good along the way as Mark Zombie. Congratulations once again to the Nexus Cats. I'm going to try to find someone for an interview. We're going to take a very short break as I set it up. Don't go anywhere. And hopefully we have someone from the Cats available in just a moment. Alright, trying to get Arthur now in here. See Mark Zombie in chat. Congratulations to you, my friend. How have you been? Fun getting to watch this one this evening. And we do. Joining us here in the lobby, Mark Zombie and P-More.
Yo, what up, Murda?
What's up, man?
Big win tonight. I mean, Game 1, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it was 14-2 in kills. Game 2, 25-5. Utter domination in the kills and 3 points in the standings. How does that feel for the Cats?
Pretty good, I think. Yeah, I mean, we've got a slightly new roster here this season. P. Moore being one of the new ads, Joe Zombie the other ad. So I'm feeling pretty good, getting some doms early in the season.
Another friendly zombie joining the squad. That's got to feel good for you, Mark. So with the new roster, does it bring new rejuvenation to the team? Do you guys feel fresh? Do you feel like there's still things that you're still working on?
I'll defer to P. Moore here. He's a fresh blood, so.
Like a lot of times we find ourselves like, oh, we do this and we do this and we do this, and then we have to kind of remind ourselves, like as a team, like, you know, we're 40% of a new team. You know, like sure, it's still Nexus Cat, sure, similar philosophies, but like our strategies are changing. You know, our picks are changing, our combos are changing. Like we've definitely, you know, been experimenting a lot. And in the beginning, when I first joined, like Storm League was a little rough because it was like we were kind of finding our way of like, you know, for example, myself as a healer, the last healer did this. Well, guys, I don't really do that, so we have to figure something else out. So in the beginning, there was a lot of feeling out, but I really feel that like that feeling out process is over, and like we're really gelling now. And I actually sent a tell to team captain Arthur now yesterday, and I was like, I love this team. Like I'm so happy on this team. I've happier and hots. Like it's just been an experience for me.
I mean, that's the dream. That's what we love to hear. People having a good time in Nexus Gaming Series and finding players that they love to play with. That's what it's all about. And tonight, I mean, you guys looked absolutely in sync from start to finish. Game 1 coming out early with that Sylvanas heading towards that bottom lane, catching him off guard a bit. Ended up losing the Doctor there on that first push, but from that point on, nearly flawless. In fact, I think it was flawless on Tomb of the Spider Queen. You didn't allow one turn in the entire game. What went behind the strategy, and how did it end up playing out?
As you saw there, we did a kind of a double soak strategy for pushing bottom, and you know they kind of had a hard time responding to it. We were able to get fort bottom pretty early, and then at that point, it's really just keeping vision. We pretty much always had vision on turn-in points, keeping tabs on where they try to rotate, playing very patient, and just controlling the map really.
Mark, I want to credit you tonight. Game 1, finding the Johanna. I believe it's her best map. Such a great gem holder, great wave clearer from the tank position. And then Game 2, what a smart selection, a utility pick with this Arthas up against the Greymane and the Valera. I want to talk to you as coach, or excuse me, as tank, and like what sort of work have you done? Was there any coaching involved? And like, you're looking confident, you're looking good, but what was your regimen during the off season?
Well, yeah. So I mean, there's not that many meta tanks, I would say. So I've been playing the game since really like the tech alpha, and at this point, I'm really looking to play more heroes than just the meta tanks. So any opportunity that just screams Arthas, help it lock it in. And then of course having that.
The macro caller, and Arthur now is generally the drafter, but he was adamant like Arthas is the pick here, so it was good call by Mark. And
I guess going to your question about off season, so we were coming off of we went all the way Div C Grand Champions last season with Turd and McGiblets, and took a pretty big break off season, kind of playing a lot of WoW, but after coming back to the game, it was a little bit rough. I think at one point I was like 11 or so losses in a row in Storm League.
Oh man.
And then just as it got closer to NGS, I have to give credit to, Joe Zombie was really he was on a long break from the game, coming back after a few years, but he's a competitive gamer, and he's been one of my best friends my whole life. So he really put in the work. He's a big fan of HGC and specifically off laner. So it was just kind of a natural fit to have him. He was kind of playing his desired role and on a team for the first time. And also P Moore being a dedicated, wanting to improve, open to coaching and really just trying to focus on what you can do to get better. So,
well, let's chat with P Moore for a sec since you are here. You got to play the Anduin both games tonight.
Anduin, baby.
Hey, you want to talk about the hero? I'm sure there's more heroes available for you. Maybe even that brand new Malfurion who's got that tremendous buff at level 1.
So interesting, right? His talents are so interesting at 1. And I've talked to so many people, and I really feel like Malfurion at 1 is really going to be comp dependent, like who you're going up against. But that sleep after a root is sweet, man.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty sick.
Yeah, I play pretty much all the healers. Like,
okay,
there's very few that I don't like. I like them all, really. I've just been loving Manduin recently. He's been great.
So safe to say, word to the wise, if you're scouting this matchup in preparation for the Nexus Cats next week or through the remainder of the season, don't bother banning the Anduin because P Moore, you have more heroes to play.
Yeah, you could ban it, but I'm the best in the world, so whatever you guys ban, I'm just gonna pick something else. It's gonna be awesome. So ban what you want.
I love to hear that confidence. The team all together, you guys did look so confident tonight. Beautiful performance, really made the game look easy tonight. Any final words, final shout outs from either of you before I let you go?
Yeah, shout outs to Uncomfortably Numb. I know they've been a long time NGS, competitors and maybe returning after a season. So shout outs to them. And shout out to my team, I guess. Be more.
Yeah, thanks for casting. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah, this was scheduled pretty late, so we appreciate you picking it up. Thanks for our coach. Thanks to everybody who watched, and look forward to more games. Thanks to Uncomfortably Numb as well. You guys play great. Appreciate it.
All right. Well, congratulations again. Big 3 points in the standings tonight for the Nexus Cats. Good job tonight, and best of luck through the rest of the season, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Murda. Take care.
See ya. All right, chat. Wow. Quick one tonight. Big win from the Cats. Big kill counts as well. Unfortunately, we don't have another match for you this evening, but I will likely be back soon. It was a lot of fun tonight. Kind of jumping back on the horse, so to speak. Haven't done too much streaming over here. Only had one and a half technical difficulties tonight, so that's good. Could have been worse. Could have been better, though, and hopefully next time it will be. If you're watching over on YouTube right now, before you go, please be sure to hit that follow button. I think they call it subscribe over on YouTube. Also, be sure to like this video because it'll help more people find Nexus Gaming Series and maybe just Heroes of the Storm in general. If you're watching right now on Twitch, I love you guys for being here. Thank you so much for hanging out. We had so many viewers at one point. I think a lot of you have now moved on to watch some other NGS matches. But before you go, please be sure to hit that follow button like Nice Cow 001 just did. You guys are so awesome, so beautiful, so great. But that's going to be it for tonight. I've been Murda. You guys have been fantastic, and I will see you next time.
Satsuki looking for that damage, finds him on the Diablo. Diablo forced it back out as their health drops low. The Immortal now is at 25%.
Back down,
here.
on the Greymane, gonna be the first to fall. But is it ETC? No, that's Malfail up there. A triple.
The Leyline used in the back, catching 3 people on top. That followed up by the APOC and the lurking on. Catching 2, but this time on is going to be the first one.
Wow, did you see that mosh pit? 4-man mosh pit while on a conveyor belt. That was like a regular sushi.
There's the lead. Catches him in the mud pit. Time trap does pop. Mosh pit goes out. Fubu's still in trouble. Pops to stay a while and listen, but it's not going to matter.
Here comes the Boros on the backside, but the duo gets under and then stunned. Oh my goodness! The combo!
Getting shrunk down, ETC getting killed. He becomes dog food for
was all over. We said all or nothing, and they got absolutely everything.